Hey guys, this is Ilturn. I'm going to show you how to create a very simple introduction to a video using Cinema 4D. It's what I'm going to show you is very simple, but you need to make sure you do have Cinema 4D installed on your computer. If you don't have any of these softwares that I do tutorials with and you want them, but you don't want to pay for them, I do actually have an account on the Pirate Bay that I will put torrents for all the softwares I use on my tutorials. I'll have torrents for those on the website, so you can just simply use those. And if you don't know how to download torrents, then I guess I'm gonna have to do a video on that too. So actually, for some reason this isn't loading. I'll go ahead and show you a intro I made, just a really simple one. I'm not gonna use because sometimes it just doesn't want to work. I don't understand why. I guess I just suck that bad. Oh, it's finally loading. Okay. Now, this is Cinema 4D. To some of you, this may look really complicated. It's not, though. So, first off, I'll show you how to do text. Some people have their way of doing it. What I like, because I think it looks so much better than just regular text, is it's called MoText. Go up here under MoGraph. Fucking thing not responding. Anyways, click on MoGraph, go down MoText. And then to edit the text, just simply click on MoText in this little area right here. Down here under Object, there's this text box where you edit your text. So, since this is going to be an introduction for me, I'll call it Ilturn. This XYZ axis right here, it's what you use to move it around. Green goes up and down, red goes side to side, blue back to forth. Green being Y, red X, blue's Z, as you can see right here. Anyways, so another thing you can do with this text is you can make the depth deeper, something like that. Change the font. Just to let you know, this is revision 13 of Cinema 4D, so if you have an older version or even a newer version, it may be somewhat different. But the version I'm gonna have in my torrent on Pirate Bay will be revision 13. Do something like this. So what I usually like to do is I will create a copy of that and then make the caps. Well, no, I make the height somewhat. No, not the height. My bad. Anyways, depth, I take that down a lot. Usually about halfway. Then move it to the middle. And then I change the caps on. The fillet cap looks nice. You can do whatever, just depending on the way you like it. I kind of like this. Oh, that's me, and I'm retarded, so yeah. And then you can rotate this. You can do different things. But I'm just going to keep it at that angle. Next is colors. go down this little area right down here and double click. And it brings up a map. Double click on that map and it gives you all these different selections to do. I'm gonna go with orange and black, I guess.
You're serious, you're not joking.
And so change the color. Luminance.
You know where he went. You know when he's gonna be back.
If you change it to Fresnel, you'll actually be able to kind of use it. Otherwise, it just completely takes over the color, and it's pointless. I'm gonna do a black luminance. Didn't do anything. Reflection. That's another thing you should use Fresnel on. It just makes it look real nice. I don't know why my computer's going so slow today, but it's shit. And glow. Sometimes I like to use glow. That's just me. Yeah. Alright, so then what you do. Okay. Take that and drag it over to whatever one you're working with. I'm working with the middle one right now, which is Motex 1. You can rename these, by the way, just... Yeah. I know what I'm working with, so I just keep it there. I've used this program so many times, I've just gotten used to it.
The whole world will know. A man with stillness and blackness all around him. A man who would no longer do anything for anybody.
Just go ahead and keep it black.
A man
Make it simple.
refusing
And
to do with the world.
it should load that black. Alright, there we go. Now to render it, there's a set of 3 buttons right here with a movie thing. I don't know. Click the first one, and it renders your text, your object, whatever you're doing. Sometimes because I'm keeping the colors I have, but I'm not really satisfied with it because it just blends right in. What you can do, you can add lights. Or you can even add a floor, but I'm just going to start with lights.
It wasn't meant to happen.
Because a lot of times lights look real nice on it.
When the time is right, it'll happen. It won't be long.
So we check that out.
Serious thoughts came into my mind of leaving, abandoning the idea of going back to the hotel,
Kind of looks better.
getting a cab to the airport.
And then there's adding the floor.
I would talk myself out of it and then say, "Go now before it gets a hold of you again."
Hey, Mark.
Take a look at it now. And I'm satisfied with that. So I'm gonna keep that. Now the intro with the animation, that's another really simple thing. If you go down here, you see the line from 0 to 90, that's your frames. So if you do all 90 frames, you can actually bump it up to like, I don't know, I've never figured out the limit right now. I'm almost at 10,000. That's too much to work with though. So I'm just going to bring that back down to 90. And that'll give me 3 seconds. If I go by 30 frames per second. But 1 second here.
Anyway, he talked to us for a bit, and Jerry pulled fun of his cigarettes, which was great.
Alright, so first off, what you need to do is get your text, your objects, whatever, where you're going to be satisfied with it. And another thing you need to know, you can see the 2 darker shaded areas on the sides. That's where stuff is not going to show up. So if you want to have it hidden at first and then make it show in,
That's a no.
keep it on the outside and then drag it in. So once you have everything where you want it, you need to start out. Click the key. That sets the first frame. Next, you need to go, let's say, 30. I'm going to bring my text in,
Not bad.
give it a little bit of rotation.
Really did. When I first got out there, I was, you know, I thought it was
Click the key.
done.
And this shows you the path of your animation.
Why
So
saved
next I'm
my
going to go to
life?
60.
It saved my life. It really did.
And
I'd really like to go there sometime.
I'm going to do,
But I don't think.
No. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say anything.
something like this.
What?
You can do anything. You can do
Then
anything.
90.
You can do anything. Human mind. Human mind is an incredible thing. Once its mind is made up, it can do anything.
Maybe I'll go.
No, not maybe. You've got to decide in your mind that you will.
By the way, if there's a lot of complexity to your objects and you're doing something a little too fast, it's going to do what it just did. Have the boxes and everything. But anyways, so here's what this is going to turn out to look like, somewhat.
Someday I will go to Hawaii.
See, and it's too complex.
Very good.
Okay, it's not necessarily too complex, but
Very good.
it's just running so slowly that it's going to be like these boxes. Anyways, so what you need to now, what you need to do now is make sure you save it how you want it. So you need to go to save,
What do you mean by that?
go down to QuickTime Movie, and then
Do you want to go someplace with me?
don't do anything else. Just make sure. Oh,
We could just
there's
right now, just go. Just get out of here right now.
under anti-aliasing,
Can't just leave right
go to
Hell not.
Gauss animation.
now. We could plan a day trip or something.
Pretty sure that's it.
No,
No, frame range under output, all frames.
elevators and all that crap, we have to go
You need to make sure you got that too.
now.
And exit out.
I
Click the middle button, and that's gonna actually render it to where you're gonna save it. No, I want to make sure I save this. Render settings. Set active.
We're not gonna go anywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's what I need to do. Should have read that. File name. Go to save. File name. So just type in file name. And then you're good. Middle button. Now it's going to start rendering out your project. And depending on how many objects, how complex they are, it may take a while. It really just depends. So I'm going to pause this. Whenever it's done, I'm going to resume the video and we'll pick up. Okay, now that that's done, you can view it while still in the program. As you can see right there, that's what this very, very simple intro is going to look like. Anyways, so now that that is done, go to File, Save As, type Animation, FPS. I take it to 15. That way you get a longer intro, but not too long. That's good. Click OK. And it's saving. I'll tell you where to save it to. I'll just save it to the desktop. And save it. Okay. Should be done. It'll turn intro. Open with. You want to open it with QuickTime, not with Windows Media Player. It just doesn't work. At least for me, it doesn't work. You guys may have different luck, but I don't know. Like I said, I suck, so nothing wants to work for me. And then go ahead and view it.
Wow, you put the date on it and everything. Big Star don't usually put the dates on things.
And that will be my intro. So, anyways, thanks for watching this video. That was quick tutorial on Cinema 4D, just basics plus how to make an intro for pretty much, you know, YouTube videos, whatever. So, yeah, thank you. If you would, please, I would really appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter at @illturned. And if you don't know how to spell that, just look back in that video, the tutorial. It's spelled just like that. So, anyways, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And have a good day.